Hey there, welcome in. It's Heather with Heather's Healing, and we are going to look at the energy of the upcoming week, which is June 23rd through the 29th, 2024. We're going to do the pick a pile style, so go ahead and pick your pile. So pile 1, we have the charm of the sun and moon. Pile 2, we have a heart with horns and tails. It'll look tail and it looks like flames. That's pile 2. Pile 3, we have a heart bound in chains with a lock. That's pile 3. So go ahead and pick your pile 1, 2, or 3. Hey, pile 1, welcome in. Let's see what is going on for this upcoming week. So the charm is the sun and the moon, and my immediate feeling was it's a week of balance. It's a week of balancing, our light side with our shadow side, a balance of, and it's interesting too because we just came through the summer solstice, which is about, it's a day of balance. Although I felt very unbalanced this solstice. I don't know how you guys felt. So that's the charm. Let's see what's going on. So we have the energy of Scorpion coming in. So fire energy, this is the direction of south, bringing in action, reaction. I'm hearing temperance, so this might be a week where you need to have more temperance and patience, moderation. And in talking about balancing the light with the shadow, this is a week that you might be asked to pay attention to where you're being triggered or what is maybe riling you up. Be sure to not act from a place of wounding or a place of being extremely pissed off. Take a minute, calm down, focus yourself before you react or before you act. Don't react. So we've got Scorpion energy coming in here. The other awesome thing about Scorpion energy is it also, to me, speaks of taking your power back and standing your ground, standing firm, not allowing other people to walk all over you. So this could be a week of just really standing in your power and not allowing other people to walk all over you. So we've got Scorpion energy coming in. We have the energy of the moon, card number 14. So this could be, what might trigger this Scorpion energy might be something that you didn't expect. Maybe it's been secrets that have been hidden, or you just flat out didn't have all of the information. So be sure before, if something triggers you or you get upset about something, ask for clarity, get more information. Don't rush into a conclusion until you know you have all of the information. This also feels like, with this moon energy, moving slower, taking time out, going within. It might be a week where you are just really needing to pull yourself out of drama. That's another thing that I'm feeling here with this this moon and this Scorpio card going together. Let's get some clarifiers here. So we've got the 8 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, I'm really feeling the Scorpion energy with this Knight of Wands here. And the 8 of Cups. So we have this to me is the energy of needing to walk away or withdraw from a situation, but you don't. I think that's the red flag here for this week. Again, don't be reactive. Do your best not to react, because that's not going to be helpful. It's just going to cause you more heartache. So this is going to be a week where it might be, if you're really being triggered by somebody, pulling back, giving that moment some space before you respond is going to be really important. It also really feels like, pile one, and especially going back to this moon card, it feels like a week of needing to schedule some time for yourself, some time where you can just have one-on-one time with yourself. I think that's going to be really important this week. So don't overbook yourself this week, because if you overbook yourself and you get too overwhelmed with everything, I think that can also bring out the Scorpion energy, because you're just feeling frustrated. You don't have enough time to yourself. But we've got the King of Pentacles here in the middle, and I'm really liking this energy here. It really does feel like if you are taking care of yourself and you're bringing in this balance energy, you're really you're being very mindful, you're very grounded. I'm hearing eating well, eating to fuel your body and your mind. I do feel like you're going to feel very on top of things this week, even if there is a lot of disruptive energy around you. I feel like you're going to manage it really well if you are really taking care of yourself. And it's the simple stuff, like, staying hydrated, getting enough sleep, taking care of yourself, eating well. And also with this Knight of Wands here, you could be very, this Scorpion energy coming in, and maybe the information that you, I don't want to say hidden secrets because I don't want to trigger anybody, but it's information that you didn't previously have. So whatever new information comes through this week, this could really motivate you to make some big changes and to it's definitely the energy of movement, creating something new for yourself, moving away from something. So I definitely feel like it's that energy of pivoting. So a situation that isn't working for you anymore, or maybe you've been kind of going back and forth on, gosh, I don't know, is this working for me? Is this not working for me? I feel like this week you'll get clarity on that, and whatever information you didn't have before, you're going to receive this week, and that's really going to help you make that final decision that, yes, I want to move forward with this, or no, I don't want to move forward with this. It's time to walk away, and make sure you're really doing it from the perspective of self-care, really taking care of yourself, having your best self at having your best interest as the focus of this week. So it does feel like a week of standing up for yourself and watching out for you. Doesn't mean that anybody's going to be coming at you or attacking you or anything like that. But it does feel like a week that being very mindful of your needs is going to be very helpful. Let's see what else we have coming in. Okay, so I was kind of feeling with this Knight of Wands that this could be relationships, a romantic relationship for some of you, that maybe you're deciding this week whether you're going to move forward with it or not. But this feels very specific to a few people. So we have the energy of the volcano coming through. The card says relationships, express, don't stagnate. Very interesting. Definitely that energy of the Scorpion here, that fiery energy. A lot of fire energy so far for pile one. So it's really important to express yourself and to be very authentic in the way you're expressing yourself, but don't do it in the heat of the moment or when you are really upset. Give yourself a moment to kind of pause and then, say what you need to say. But it is really important not to stagnate. This Eight of Cups in reverse, that's the energy of you really need to make a decision and you need to move on, but you don't. You just keep going and going. And this is a no-win situation. It's a situation that will eventually come to an end anyway. So it's best just to take action. So avoid stagnation. That's not helpful at all. What else do we have here? And then we have the card. It says the entrance stone, new beginnings, step forward, and expansion. And that feels really beautiful here too. So for some of you, this could be a big change. I feel like for most of you though, these are just very minor things because we're just looking at 1 week. But I do feel like for those of you that aren't having a major event or breakup or anything like that, this is really just you're inspired, you get excited about something, there's new energy coming in. That could even be just like a vacation you're looking forward to, or maybe there's a new creative project that you want to take on and you're getting really excited about that. You're welcoming in that new energy. And for some of you, this could be a bigger deal. This could be deciding to make a change in your job or your career, or also the ending of a relationship. And with all endings, there's always that brings in new beginnings for something else as well. What else do we have? Yeah, so much fire energy. So we have the color orange coming through for pile 1. So pile 1 working with orange is fantastic for excitement, empowerment. It taps into your sacral chakra, creativity, movement, flow. I do feel like this is, again, it feels kind of like solo energy though. You're very, very much focused on your well-being, your health, what is important to you. I feel like these are all things that are going to be coming up. But finding a flow that works for you. And again, with this sun and this moon, I was feeling finding that balance, finding the balance between action and inaction, finding a balance between what's ending and what is the new that is coming in. And the card says connection and attunement. This feels like just connecting to yourself, connecting to your empowerment. Also just really getting clear on what's important to you this week, prioritizing your health and well-being, like I was saying, but a lot of fire energy. So we have 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 3, 4, 8. So it's very much, it feels like a very step-by-step process here is what this is really feeling like, which is nice. I feel like this week, even though there could be some uncomfortable, heated moments here, there is a really nice flow if you are embodied and you are prioritizing yourself and finding that balance. So final card, yeah, nice. So the card says, sit and celebrate your progress. I think I was just talking about this. Oh yeah, in the seasonal tarot readings that I'm doing, I picked Moonstone as the crystal, and Moonstone for me symbolizes celebrating yourself, celebrating your progress, and celebrating how far you've come. You know, look back and evaluate how far you've come. I mean, it really helps, I think, to put things in perspective as well. So it does feel like a nice week. Like I said, there could be some eruptions of, you know, potential chaotic energy or anger. Another way to look at this fiery energy is, this is the cool thing about anger. It is a great way to redirect yourself, where any area of life where you are feeling frustrated or angry or just really fired up about, that's an area of your life that you're ready to make some changes in. Some changes need to be made, but that fiery energy gives you the motivation to take the action. And that's what I really like. Sometimes if there's too much water energy, you can end up being very stagnant. and then there's no forward movement. You get stuck. But what is awesome about this week is you have that fire energy that can really help motivate you to make those changes. So pay attention this week to where you're feeling frustrated or fired up, angry. These are feelings and situations that are helping you see what needs to change in your life, where you can make some changes this week. So it does feel like a really beautiful week, pile one. Please like this video if you liked it, share it, subscribe. I appreciate you. Have a beautiful week, and we'll talk to you soon. Welcome in, pile two. So let's take a look at the energy of the upcoming week. I'm Heather with Heather's Healing, and thanks so much for being here. So you picked the charm that has like the little devil horns and tail, flames on the heart. So we'll see how that ties into your reading. And we are looking at the energy of the upcoming week, which is June 23rd through the 29th, 2024. So what do we have here? Interesting. We have snake coming in. I love snake energy. Snake is all about transformation and change, moving forward. It brings in the energy of the south. It brings in fire energy. So a week of transformation and change. I'm also hearing completion of projects. So you could be wrapping up some projects or even hobbies that you've been working on. So it does feel like there's the energy of completion, but we also have the energy of fire coming through, which makes sense. I mean, we're in summer now officially, so the season of fire. Let's see what else is coming in. We have Mercury, card number 15 coming through. And this to me is the energy of making the most of what you have. I always think of tarot when I think of, I'm not an astrologer, so I tie in a lot of astrology with tarot. And in tarot, Mercury is the magician. So bringing in your magic, your creation, also utilizing what you have on hand. Very much, I'm really feeling this tied in with the snake energy here too. So what are you transforming and changing this week, or what needs some attention, what needs transforming this week? Pay attention to clues that this is kind of similar to pile one, in the sense that pay attention this week to things that aren't feeling in, you're not feeling in alignment with. Pay attention to that this week, because that's going to help point you in new directions. It's going to, I feel like areas that aren't working well for you are going to be highlighted this week so that you can make some changes there. But transformation and change is definitely coming in. We'll see how our charm fits into this. So we've got some tarot cards here, so let's see what we have here. Yeah, lots of fire energy here as well. Let's slide some of these over. So we've got the 10 of Wands. Ooh, you know what this feels like to me, you guys? This is really cool. I like this. So we have the 5 of Swords. This could be you sabotaging yourself or overthinking things, making things harder. But the sense that I got here was this is you no longer, you've been very burdened, overwhelmed, frustrated, and this feels like with relationships. So not necessarily romantic relationships. This could be it felt more in line with work relationships you have with coworkers, or relationships you have with friends in your life. It could be family members as well, but you're no longer putting up with their bullshit. You're taking back your power. You are setting boundaries with these people, You're no longer allowing people to walk all, this is the why I was feeling that energy, that you're no longer allowing people to walk all over you, to treat you bad, belittle you. You're definitely taking back your power, especially with Mercury here. I'm really feeling that with that magician energy. You're reclaiming your energy, you're reclaiming your time, your boundaries. Maybe there are certain people in your life that you have always dropped everything you're doing to help them, and you're coming to the conclusion that it's really just a one-way street, and you've been feeling very, they're taking advantage of you. It's also a situation that, if you were to ask them for help, it's not going to be reciprocated. So you're stepping away from that, and you're very successful in doing that. You're going to feel very empowered. I really love this. So work with the energy of Snake this week. Snake is really great at holding boundaries, transforming and changing what needs to be transformed and changed, but also being very clear, speaking your boundaries, expressing yourself, making it very clear why you're doing what you're doing, making it very clear to people this week if they are out of line. Don't just overlook it. Let them know, and you can do it in a kind way. They might not receive it in a kind way. They might feel like you're being kind of a jerk, but be sure to express how you're feeling and why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But it really does feel like a week of reclaiming your energy, reclaiming, well, I'm hearing self and time. So this is probably somebody that you've been putting a lot of your energy and your time into. Interesting. Lots of fire going on. And I love that. Nice. So we've got the card says Hagstone, energy, shield, protection, and inner strength. So I think this feels to me like just a reminder that you are protected, you're being divinely led. Listen to your heart, listen to that intuition. This doesn't need to explode into a big fight. This is just you standing your ground and saying enough is enough. I love how she has her hands up. I don't know how well that's coming through the screen, but it's like enough is enough. I'm done with this. I need to put myself first. I need to take care of myself, prioritize my life, pull my energy back, take all of my energy back. And this feels like a lot of really deep healing. I love the light shining through the hagstone there. So a week to replenish yourself. You're removing some or one really toxic person from your life. Well, you're not removing them. You're changing the way you're changing the dynamics of the relationship. You're not doing it the same way anymore. And you're being very clear about what your boundaries are. You're really just standing up for yourself. But just know that you are being divinely led and guided. I would work with the color rays white and orange this week. Orange for empowerment, standing in your power, pulling back your power, and then white for protecting your auric field, cleansing your auric field, pulling your energy back, but it's just also purifying your space and your energy. You may want to clear your home. I think it's important to clear your home like every day, but at least once a week, especially around high holidays. So we just had summer solstice here in the northern hemisphere. I think it's always good to really cleanse your home around that time as well. So you can use resins, sage, sound, frequencies, bells. Any of those things can help clear your space. Let's see what else we have going on here. So we have the card of the inner child. It says, hear and know me. It's card number 36. So we have 2 9s here, which to me is, it's nearing a completion or an ending, a change that is needed. But I feel like whoever this person is, this could be a relative, or an adult child for some of you. This feels like this person is, they really wound your inner child, your inner self. And this also to me is just a need to, like, you need a timeout. You need to reconnect with yourself. You need to replenish your energy, replenish your light. And I also feel with the wings here, that's another just reminder that you are being protected and divinely guided, surrounded by angelic energy, which I think is really beautiful. But it does feel like it's a need for renewal. And this feels like physical renewal too. I think emotional as well, but a need for physical renewal. The shedding of skin, like what snakes do. They shed their skin. It's stepping into a new version of you. So pile 2, I feel like there's kind of a lot going on here for you. But I would say do your best to stay heart-centered. Do your best to put yourself first this week. And boundaries. Last card. It says, take notice of reflections. They are fantastic teachers. Wow, I feel like this is really deep. Take notice of reflections. They are fantastic teachers. What is being reflected back to you this week? And especially from other people. What are they reflecting back to you? And you are not a doormat. I'm just going to say that. You are not a doormat. All right, pile 2. Pull your energy in, set your boundaries. I hope you have a beautiful week. If you're interested in a one-on-one, my information is below. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Have a fantastic week. Pile 3, welcome in. Let's take a look at the energy of this upcoming week as it relates to you, the week of June 23rd through the 29th, 2024. And I'm Heather. Thanks for being here. So you have the charm of the closed off, locked down heart, the heart in chains. So let's see what's going on here. Ooh, okay, so we have the animal totem spider. It's card number 18. I am going to see what's in the book about spider, but spider for me is community. It's weaving. It's like weaving the web of your life, and all of the connection points that you bring into that. So community, what you are creating for yourself, what you are creating for others. Spider has a very maternal energy to me, a very mothering energy, grandmother energy. But I do want to see, everybody interprets things differently. So I'd like to see what this person, spider, interesting. Because I associate spider more with air and earth. This person connects them with water, which I think is really beautiful. So weaver of the web of fate, wisdom, creativity, divine inspiration, shape-shifting. Interesting. Understanding the patterns of illusion, female energy for the creative force of life. Okay. So you could have you could be creating something new, tapping into your creativity, but this definitely feels like being in service to others, being in service to yourself, being in service to the greater good, creativity. What are you creating? What are you weaving in your web? What energies are you pulling into you? Really beautiful energy. I love working with spider. I did an event, I think it's probably been a year or so ago, and we delved into the energy of spider. I found a new love of spider through that. Let's see what else we have going on. Sagittarius. So we have the energy of Sagittarius here. So movement, fiery energy, taking action, having fun, setting your aim, going for something, very focused. It does feel like this week you definitely have your eye on the prize. There's something that you are working towards, a very specific goal, possibly. Lots of nines coming up. So this card is card 18, so 9, 9. This also could be completing a project, putting the finishing touches on something, because you're so ready to move on to something else, bringing in something new. You might have some projects this week that, well, you might have a new goal already in mind, and you're super excited to take action on this new thing, but you still need to finish up some other things first. That definitely feels like Sagittarius energy to me. So complete what you're already working on this week before you move on to the next thing. But you do feel very focused. I like this energy. You feel very, very focused. So let's see what we have coming in with the tarot. So we have the King of Cups, the Four of Wands in the center, and we have the Page of Cups. This is very interesting. King of Cups. This does feel like a person. It doesn't feel like you, though. I feel like the people that I'm reading for, your energy is feeling more like the Sagittarius energy, focused, moving forward. I'm hearing past self, or this could be the energy of a person that's really motivating you to take this action. So the King of Cups in reverse, this could be somebody that is very emotionally unstable, could be manipulative energy. It's interesting because we have the Page of Cups in reverse too. So we have two energies here. It does feel more masculine energy that is disruptive energy, I would say. Overly emotional, disconnected, really they're disconnected from themselves. They're kind of disconnected from reality. And very needy. I wonder what's going on this week. All three readings, all three piles have an element of needy, wounded people. Is it because we're all human beings and we all can be a little emotionally unstable and unavailable? It feels like the action that you are taking is to bring greater balance into your home life. This does feel more like it feels like this week the energy is focused more, or is being highlighted with home, family, relationships within the home, couples. This energy could also be children that are just really needing extra care, extra focus, extra love. But it feels like whatever you are creating and whatever you are working on, whatever you are, the community that you are building, the way you're investing your energy is to bring greater balance to your home life, to the people that you love and you care about, and to bring greater balance to these beings here, to the beings that might be really depressed. I'm also going to say, if you although this doesn't feel like you, the people that are watching that pick this pile, you guys feel very focused, very determined, very lit up. You know what you want. You know, you definitely have an idea of how to get it. You're not afraid to ask for help. You're connecting with others. So I don't feel like this is you, but you could be dealing with someone that is an alcoholic or has a drug problem. So that's what is bringing imbalance to your home life. So it's definitely a week of being very focused on bringing balance to your home, bringing back joy and peace into your home, and also finding a way to assist these people in your life that are needing help. And what I'm feeling so far with this charm, with the heart being closed off, it's almost like you are so laser focused on whatever it is that you are wanting to create or change or do differently. You don't have time to even connect with your emotions. Like, it feels like this is something that you'll feel it later, but this week you've just got to stay super focused and get through whatever this is that you're going through with your family. So I just want to say, I'm just sending you lots of love to your family, to your loved ones, to whatever situation you are dealing with. This could also just be really profound grief that has kind of turned your world upside down. And you're moving through that to the best of your ability. With the energy of spider here, I want to just remind you that you are surrounded by community, by people that love and care about you. So be sure to ask for help, which I'm sure you are. Again, your energy, those that pick this pile, you are taking action. You are not just sitting back hoping for the best. You are taking action. Let's see what else we have coming in. Ooh, the cycle breaker. Kind of what I was saying. You'll get through it. A cycle ending. And I love, so generational energy here. So again, tapping back into, this is family. A week, the energy is very focused on family. So you have generations here. You would be the cycle breaker. I feel like pile 3, you are the people calling things out. You're not just letting things just be. You're calling out the problems, and you are bringing an end to that by taking action to create the life that you want to live. So for some of you, this could be this could be breaking off relationships or creating distance with toxic family members. This could also be a week where maybe you are encouraging someone to go into rehab, or I keep hearing psychological evaluation. So maybe you are encouraging someone to seek mental health help. Cycle breaker, this is a big energy for this week. Very interesting. We also have dimensional gateway and invitation. Yeah, it's an invitation to break some cycles, to live your life in a different way. And that could be setting down some pretty major boundaries when it comes to the rules of your home, who's allowed in your home. You could be setting boundaries with, if this is somebody that is abusive, emotionally abusive, alcoholic, drug addict, maybe they're not allowed to be around you if they are drunk or high. It could be setting those types of goals, but you're very much focused on creating a community and creating creating a safe community, creating a safe landing place for yourself and for your loved ones. That's very focused here, and this to me is very empowering. You're taking your power back, and you're just saying, no, I'm not living like that anymore. I'm creating something new for myself and for my family. And I love the wings around this entryway here. So definitely another reminder that you are held, you are surrounded by protective angelic energies. So just know that you are safe in the changes that you are making. Interesting, I recorded a video, I think it's been about 2 weeks ago. It'll go up this Wednesday, and in that video it talked a lot about pivoting and moving away from things, changing the way you are aligned, but there was this type of structure in a lot of the readings, this pointed gateway energy. So definitely embracing something new, and that feels like a theme going on just in general. Let's see what else we have going on here. So final card, it says absorb sunset light, knowing you have done your best. And I love that. So it does feel like the actions that you are taking, the direction that you are moving, you're doing it for your well-being, but you're also doing it to improve the well-being of the people closest to you and the people that you love. So just know that you are doing your best this week, and stay the course. This is some big energy. And I also feel these cards are kind of similar with the arms outstretched. It's a very empowering energy here. So if you'd like a one-on-one, my information is below pile 3, and I'm just sending you a lot of love on this week. So take care.